Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Goose, and I got another video for you, and this is going to be a little bit different because people are probably not going to know what the hell the New Orleans Breakers are, but they're a football team in the spring league that's coming up, the United States Football League. Yes, they're the USFL, the one that was in the mid '80s, and then they tried to move to the fall, and it faltered, and it failed, blah blah blah. So yes, they're doing a reboot. Yes, we're having spring football again. Yes, for the third spring in a row. We're going to try spring football. We'll see if this one sticks. So, anyway, we know how the other ones lasted. So, anyway. But the New Orleans Breakers are a team. And since I cover New Orleans sports, might as well cover the Breakers, right? Why not? Right. So, they had 10 rounds. This video will only be for the first 4 rounds. I'll do another video tomorrow for the next few rounds. And then I gotta do some homework because most of these players I freaking don't know. Anyway, so Kyle Slaughter was the first pick for the Breakers. As there's only 8 teams in the league, the Breakers picked 8th in the first round. Then they flip flop next round. So that's how that's how they did it. Anyway, so he started his career at Southern Mississippi. They had a coaching change, and then he had to change schools. He went to Northern Colorado. And he was only there. He only played for 1 season where he threw for 2,600 yards, 29 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, where he completed 62% of his passes. This is back in 2016, and then he's been on practice. I think he was with the Broncos, and I think the Vikings at one time. He was on the practice squad for them. So we drafted him first. Because the USFL did things different, that you had to draft a certain position in certain rounds. So we had to draft a quarterback in this round. That's why they drafted a quarterback. So not because they thought highly of this guy, but because you had to pick a quarterback. Anyway, all right, second round they picked Daven Bellamy from Georgia. He's a defensive end. He played there from 2014 to 2017. His biggest season at Georgia was in 2016, where he played sparingly. He had 51 tackles for the season. He had 25 assisted, 25 solo, 26 assisted. He had 135 total tackles for his 4-year career, and he had 13 sacks also for his career with Georgia. So he played sparingly there, but he put up decent numbers in a limited role. Anyway, next guy, we got a guy from Georgia Tech, Henri St. Armour. He's a defensive end from Georgia Tech. He played at Georgia Tech from 2015 to 2018. He had 103 total tackles for his career. His biggest was back in his senior year. We had 47 tackles, 12 tackles for loss, and he also had 2 interceptions his senior year at Georgia Tech. So, all right, then we got I'll just go over the 4th round. We had 2 picks in the 4th round. We had a pick, and then we had a compensatory pick in the 4th round. So like I said, I want to make these videos short where they don't get too boring. Anyway, so first one is James Folston Jr., a defensive end from Pittsburgh. He played there from 2015 to 2018, and his biggest year was his biggest season when he was in 2017, his junior year. We had 17 solo tackles and 21 total tackles, and I believe he had 47 total tackles for his 4-year career at Pittsburgh, so he played there sparingly. Then Nigel Chavis, he's a defensive end from Norfolk State. He was our compensatory pick. He played there from 2016 to 2019. He played there. I think he was a starter there because he had 315 total tackles for his career. His best was in 2019, where he had 107 tackles, 9.5 tackles for loss, and he ended up for his career with 14.5 sacks for his 4-year career at Norfolk State. So there's your top four picks in the USFL draft for the Breakers. Like I said, I will do. I'll have more. I'll recap the last because they had 10 rounds. I think they had 10 rounds today. So when I tomorrow I'll do a little more research on that before because the rest of the draft is tomorrow. So but this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. So this is the top just the first four rounds of the 2022 USFL draft and New Orleans Breakers. We'll see. We'll see what these players have. Most of these players people never heard of. So we'll see what happens. Have a good one and go Blue Wave.